This video is brought to you by Cool Green Clothing.
Cool Green, shorty. Got you, son. Appreciate the outfit, boss, man. I put this shit together. You hear me? Drip.
Yes, sir. You
Yes,
feel
sir,
me?
man.
Yeah.
Show you how to do it, man.
Shout out, man. Shout out to Cool Green, man. You feel me? Variety of stuff, man. You feel me? Good dude for real. You know what I mean? His design is impeccable, man. You know what I mean? It speaks for itself.
Cool Green selling. Cool Green is what's up. Baltimore people need to get on that. Cool Green.
Yeah,
All right?
man.
It's from an old head. Let you know.
How old you is, man?
57.
And
57.
And you know about the Cool Green, right?
I know about the Cool Green.
Man, this man 57 years old.
Cool
He know
Green.
about the Cool Green.
Going on YouTube, fam? This your boy Tony 2 Times, and we back with another episode of the Baltimore Way, man. Before I start, be sure to tap that like button. Definitely watch the video to the end to hear the full story. Subscribe if you're new to the fam. Hit that notification bell for future uploads. Let's get right into it. The MTA, Maryland Transit Administration. I remember catching the bus everywhere before I learned how to drive. And the stuff you see is crazy, and the people you run into. The thing about being around a lot of people is you never know what somebody is thinking or what they is on. I'm a firm believer some people should not have weapons because either they have a point to prove or are too emotional with anger problems. Having a blick, in my opinion, is for defense, to protect yourself and your family. But some people play offense with guns and feel like it gives them power. And on this episode of the Baltimore Way, we will be discussing the case involving a young man and woman that unfortunately left an MTA bus driver gone. 51-year-old Marcus Parks, according to family and friends, was a mentor, positive person, and always the peacemaker and protector for his family. Marcus had been a bus driver for 20 years and enjoyed his work and was known as a veteran. After returning to work from recovering from CO-19, Marcus in October 2020 was dropping off passengers in the 1200 block of East Fayette Street when Cameron Silcott and Michelle Green attempted to get on the bus. Allegedly, the two didn't have exact change to pay the fare, and so Cameron asked Marcus could he break a $20 bill, in which Marcus, the driver, stated he could not and pointed them to a local corner store to get change. Cameron got irritated and started arguing with Marcus before the young lady, Michelle, refused to pay for her bus fare at all and grabbed Marcus's work book bag and tossed it to Cameron before they both ran off the bus. Since they had his property, Marcus ran after the two, with Cameron holding up the bag like it was a game. Not knowing that Marcus, a former Lake Clifton sports player, even in his 50s, would catch up to him. Once he realized Marcus was getting close, Cameron pulled out a blick from his dip and let off 5 shots, hitting Marcus. Instead of leaving it at that, he ran up to the injured bus driver and shot multiple more times, leaving Marcus gone, struck 10 times. As BPD got on the scene, they would talk to witnesses and get surveillance footage in the area and the MTA bus. Marcus' family were hurt and confused. Who would do something to the 51-year-old man? A press conference was held and a vigil for the veteran bus driver, with family, friends, and other MTA drivers as well speaking out. As surveillance came back, BPD quickly realized the whole incident was caught on camera, and with technology and tips, a name came in, Cameron Silcott. A search would show Cameron was accused earlier that year of threatening to shoot another bus driver in Anne Arundel County after showing him his blick and saying "I'll hit you up," and was locked up for that. Also, other situations involving beating his brother and his brother's girlfriend over an argument. The female, Michelle Green, had a spot in Perkins Homes. BPD sent SWAT and officers to the home, which was located not too far from where the shooting happened. As Cameron and Michelle heard police banging on the door, SWAT trying to get in, Cameron tried to escape, jumping out the window, but police was right there. He screamed, "It was all me, not her," stating Michelle was innocent and didn't do anything. But they both were arrested and charged with murder of Marcus and other charges. In the home, Marcus's bag was allegedly found, with his belongings and MTA ID. Also 2 9mm clips. Cameron was on the run since 2019 on 3 handgun violations after flashing a blick on a bus driver in Anne Arundel County and probation violations in Virginia. Once the case made it to trial, which was just recently, Cameron, now 25, pleaded guilty to first-degree murder and use of a firearm in commission of a crime, in which the judge recommended a sentence of life in prison. Michelle Green, now 29, pleaded guilty to first-degree felony murder and acknowledged she was part of the crime that ultimately killed Marcus. Her recommended sentence is life, all suspended, but 40 years. During court, the family of Marcus spoke out, including one of his sons, stating Cameron robbed him of the chance to have his mentor by his side at his wedding, and for Marcus to be on the sidelines at his grandkids' sports events. Cameron just looked back at the family, emotionless. As for Nichelle, she was remorseful. Rest in peace to Mr. Marcus Parks. I send my deepest prayers and condolences to the family, as hopefully his memory will live on in their hearts forever. More of this story, don't let having a blick and a short temper turn you into a person that can't control their emotions. Think about others, not just yourself. Everyone has families and loved ones. So before you pull that trigger, know you could be hurting a whole community of people and yourself. Marcus was just doing his job when somebody with a point to prove robbed him of his life. Now Cameron and Nichelle gotta live with that. 5-minute decision that got them life in prison. But hey, that's the Baltimore way. Man, crazy story, you feel me? First and foremost, like I said, rest in peace, Marcus, you know what I mean? I send my prayers and condolences to his family. This a recent situation. I mean, of course it happened a few years ago, but they just got sentenced, like, I wanna say this week, you feel me? And it was really pointless. I don't know if the young lady was just trying to have fun. She was playing and took Marcus' bag thinking it was a joke. But when she tossed it to Cameron, I guess in his mind, I don't know what he thought. He just pulled out and started blicking. You feel me? I don't know if he had a point to prove. I don't know what he was on, because he had already allegedly got locked up for threatening another bus driver in a whole nother county in the same way. So I don't know if he just one of them dudes that get a blick that just feel like he on top of the world. Can't nobody do nothing with him. Some people be like that. You know, and this man was 51 years old. His family said he loved his job. He looked out for everybody. He really wasn't trying to hurt him. He was just trying to get his bag back. So he wasn't no threat to them. They was a threat to him, you know. At the end of the day, he was just doing his job, man. It's a messed up situation, you feel me? I feel for his family. He got 3 sons, grandkids, you know. It be like that, man, you feel me? Because dude just, I guess he wanted to show he go hard. And then when they came to grab him, he tried to say it was just him, it wasn't her. But at the end of the day, she initiated the whole situation, allegedly. If she ain't grabbed the bag, none of this probably wouldn't have happened. They probably would have got off the bus, got up out of there, and you feel me? Marcus probably still would have been living, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know what was up with bro. I don't know what was on his mind. I don't know why he was carrying it like that. I don't know if he felt like he was disrespected or whatever. But man, we gotta watch that temper, you feel me? Because at the end of the day, you took a father, you took somebody that the community loved for nothing. But yeah, man, sad story. Y'all already know, man. This is another episode of the Baltimore Way. I appreciate you if you made it to the end. It's all love, fam. It's your boy Tony 2 times. I'm out.